Hello everyone, welcome back to our engineering graphics YouTube channel. So friends, in this session, we are going to solve another problem based on an isometric projection. And the problem statement is, the figure shows front view and top view of an object. Draw its isometric view. तर मित्रांनो, या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये फ्रंट व्ह्यू आणि टॉप व्ह्यू दिलेला आहे. आणि आपल्याला माहिती आहे की फ्रंट व्ह्यू आणि टॉप व्ह्यूमध्ये आपल्याला ऑब्जेक्टची मॅक्झिमम लेंथ, विड्थ अँड हाईट आपल्याला मिळते. तर हा फर्स्ट अँगल मेथडने फ्रंट व्ह्यू अँड टॉप व्ह्यू ड्रॉ केलेला आहे. इन द फ्रंट व्ह्यू वी गेट लेंथ and height. This is front view. And in the top view, we get length and width. तर हा front view आहे. Origin O is given at the left bottom corner. So from this O to this corner is the length of this object. So length of this object is 120 mm. Height 55 plus 15, 70 mm is the height of this object. And here, this is the top view, this is also top view. So in the top view, we get length by width. So length of this object is 120 mm and width from this corner to this is the width of this object and width is 70 mm. So for isometric view or isometric problem, we required a maximum length, maximum height and maximum width of this object. Now we know that for isometric view, we required an isometric box. And this box consists of three different planes. So here you can see this is isometric box. And origin O is here. Origin O position is intersection of X, Z and Y axis. Now for this problem, the origin O is given at the left bottom corner. हा जो फ्रंट व्ह्यू आहे, हा फ्रंट व्ह्यू आपल्याला ह्या प्लेन 1 मध्ये बघायला मिळेल. वेन द ऑब्झर्वर इज लुकिंग फ्रॉम एक्स डायरेक्शन, त्यावेळेस हा फ्रंट व्ह्यू ॲपियर्ड होणार और दिसणार प्लेन 1 वरती. नाव दिस इज अ साईड व्ह्यू प्लेन अँड दिस इज अ टॉप व्ह्यू प्लेन. सो फ्रंट व्ह्यू, टॉप व्ह्यू अँड साईड व्ह्यू. सो हा प्रॉब्लेम, दिस प्रॉब्लेम कन्सिस्ट ऑफ मल्टिपल पार्ट्स. नाव यू कॅन सी हिअर, this is base part, part number 1, the rib part, part number 2nd, this is also part number 2nd, and this is part number 3rd. So bottom slab. Now for isometric view, first understand the front view and top view, then try to solve the solution. आता यामध्ये आपण काही पार्ट्स डिवाइड केले. हा ऑब्जेक्ट 3 पार्ट्सने बनलेला आहे असं आपण कन्सिडर करतोय. द बॉटम पार्ट इज 1, this rib part is triangular shape part is 2nd and ही जी profile आहे half circular profile, this part number is 3rd. This is the front view, but in the top view we get the thickness, width of this part 1, part 2 and part 3. Now part 1 is a bottom slab type of its shape. Its width is 70 mm. The second part width is 10 mm. The second part, triangular part thickness, its position is here. Now the third part, this half circular profile, its thickness is 40 mm. And the bottom slot, the 5 mm is the height of that slot. This distance is given, its width is throughout. हा जो बॉटम स्लॉट आहे 5 mm, त्याची हाईट आहे आणि 80 mm त्याची लेंथ आहे. तो स्लॉट थ्रूआउट आहे. नाउ सी द सोल्युशन फॉर दिस प्रॉब्लेम. नाउ फॉर isometric view we required x, y, z axis, and here in this problem this is x axis, this is y axis and this is z axis. Along x axis आपण लेंथ मार्क करणार आहोत. Along z axis we are going to mark height and along y axis आपण विड्थ त्या ऑब्जेक्टची मार्क करणार आहोत. नाव draw the horizontal line, perfect horizontal line, mark origin O, and by using protractor mark 30, 90, 30 degree angle, 30, 90 and 30 degree angle. These are the axes, different axes of that isometric view. By using thin line, make this an isometric box. So length of this object is 120 mm. So along x-axis mark 120 mm length, along y-axis mark 70 mm width, and along z-axis again mark 70 mm height. ज्या काही एक्स्ट्रा लाईन्स असतील, एक्सटेंडेड लाईन्स असतील, त्या इरेज करून टाका. नाव दिस इज एक्स ॲक्सिस, दिस इज वाय ॲक्सिस, दिस इज झेड ॲक्सिस. नाव with the help of roller, complete an isometric box. Adjust the ruler along z-axis and draw the line from y-axis. Now adjust the ruler along x-axis and complete plane number 1. Adjust the ruler along y-axis. Now complete a third plane. Now here we have completed the box. Now this is x, y and z axis. Along x axis आपण length mark करणार आहोत. Along y axis we are going to mark width, and this is z axis. Now make the thin isometric box. Now see the problem. First we complete this bottom part. It's a rectangular strip. Its height is 15 mm, length is 120 mm, and thickness is 70 mm. So this profile is O1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. आपण ही O27 profile draw करू. O27. This line, this is the z axis, and this is x axis. So all these lines are going to the x axis, and all the vertical lines are going to the z axis. In this case here हा x axis आहे आणि हा y axis आहे. All these lines, vertical lines, are going to the width direction. So here these are the thickness. These are the thickness 10 mm, 40 mm, 70 mm. These are the width of this object. Now we will draw the O21 line, and its height is 15 mm. By using thin line, make this box first 15 mm, 15 mm. From both the side, from O point and from 3 point, there is 20 mm line going to the x direction. 20. Height of that slot is 5 mm. Along the z axis we will mark 5 mm height. Now adjust the ruler along x axis and draw the line. This line is 6 to 5 line, and this line is going to the x axis. Now you can see This line is going to the x-axis. Now this O to 7 profile, this point is O, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this O to 7 profile have 70 mm thickness. This profile has 70 mm thickness. Now we will add thickness to that profile by using thin line. The width is 70 mm. From this corner also we will show the 70 mm width and we will join it. हे जे एंड पॉइंट्स आहे ते आपण जॉईन करून घेऊ. नाउ दिस इज ए बॉटम पार्ट, दिस पार्ट नंबर 1. बट यू कॅन सी हियर इन द टॉप व्यू दिस टू कॉर्नर्स, हे जे दोन कॉर्नर्स आहेत दे आर ॲट द कॉर्नर साइड देर इज ए 1/4 आर्क. सर्क्युलर सेक्शन आहे ह्या कॉर्नर 1 अँड कॉर्नर 2 ला. त्या सर्क्युलर सेक्शनसाठी ह्या दोन कॉर्नरला रोम्बस बनवावं लागेल अँड द रेडियस ऑफ दॅट आर्क इज 15 mm. सो डायमीटर ऑफ दॅट सर्कल इज 30 mm. सो ह्या दोन कॉर्नरवरती 30/30चा आपल्याला रोम्बस बनवावं लागेल. नाउ मेक अ रोम्बस ऑन दिस कॉर्नर साइड 30/30. Find the center of all four sides. This is 30/30 rhombus. This is also 30/30 rhombus. Now find the center. Center point is at 15 mm. So measure this distance, 15 distance in the compass, and mark a midpoint. Now, these two are the obtuse angle. So join obtuse angle and opposite side midpoint. Similarly, these two are the obtuse angle. Join obtuse angle and opposite side midpoints. Here we required a 1/4 arc. So for these two arcs, take a compass and measure this radius in your compass and mark a arc. Same arc is appeared on the bottom side. So shift this center C1 below 15 mm. हा सेंटर जो होता तो आपण 15 mm vertically downward shift करतो आहे. Shift center from C1 to C2. For this arc, we have taken this radius, maintain the same distance, shift center and mark a arc. Now you can see here the two arcs are appeared here 15 mm height ला and base ला. This is base arc. हा जो कॉर्नर होता कॉर्नर 1 आपण कंप्लीट केला आहे. नाउ वी विल ड्रॉ ए नेक्स्ट 15 mm आर्क. त्यासाठी टेक दिस सेंटर and join these two endpoints. This arc is very, very small. Now you can see. Now same arc is appeared on the bottom side. So shift this C center or C2 center downside 15 mm downside and ही सेम रेडियस कंपासमध्ये घ्यायची आहे, सेंटर शिफ्ट करायचं आहे अँड ड्रॉ द आर्क. Now draw the tangent, vertical line. This vertical line intersect this arc. Now you can see here, complete the remaining lines. Join it. You can see here, this arc and this corner join. Okay, as well as these two. Okay. Now you can see here, we have completed these 15 mm arcs as well as this slot. Now the third part, it consists of again the new profile A, B, C, D, E, F. Now this A to F profile, its position is 30 mm backside. From this face, from this edge, this part third, its position is 30 mm back. आपल्याला हे प्रोफाईल A to F प्रोफाईल आपल्याला 30 mm back ड्रॉ करायचे आहे and you can see this distance is 30 mm. So find the center point first. आपण सेंटर फाइंड करूया पहिल्यांदा या वर्टिकल एजचा and the center is at 60 mm. Shift this center 30 mm back side. 30 mm back side. ह्या सेंटरला कन्सिडर करून आपल्याला एक प्रोफाईल कंप्लीट करायची आहे. द AB डिस्टन्स इज 50 mm. सो अलॉंग दिस सेंटर वी विल मार्क 25 mm लेफ्ट साइड and 25 mm right side. So mark a 25 mm distance left side and right side. हा जो बॉटम AB ही एज होती, द AB एज इज 30 mm बॅक साईड, ते आपण ड्रॉ केली आहे. नाउ अगेन FEDC ही जी लाईन आहे इट इज ऑल्सो सिमेट्रिकल अँड अलॉंग द सेंटर वी कॅन मार्क ED and FC. I can see here from this point the height of this CF is 55 mm from base. So along the z-axis we will mark 55 mm distance. ही सेंट्रल झाली, हा पॉइंट झाला सेंटर पॉइंट. And from this center, from this midpoint, we will mark 40 and 40 mm distance. Before that, we will draw a line along the x-axis, and on this line, we will mark 40 mm distance. These two endpoints. So this is point number C. This is point number A. Now the radius of that half circle is given 25 mm. So this is 80 minus 50. 80 minus 50. So 30. So this EF and CD distance is 15 mm. So from these points, from these endpoints, we will mark 15 mm distance. 15 mm. And from this point also, corner points, end points, we will mark 15 distance. And in between this gap, we are going to draw a half circular section. Now before that, you can see this AF and CB edge is non-isometric line. So we can directly join these two end points. This is point number A. This point number is F. Now this is point number B and C. B and C, join it by using a straight line. These two lines are the non-isometric lines. This is the bottom part. Now this is point number A, B, C, C, D, E, F. Now here in this gap आपण 50 by 50 चा रोम्बस ड्रॉ करणार आहोत. सो सेंटर पॉइंट आपल्याकडे आहे, सेंटर पॉइंट आहे. अलॉंग दिस सेंटर लाईन मार्क 25 mm डिस्टन्स बिलो दिस लाईन, 25 डिस्टन्स अबव दिस लाईन. ऑलरेडी डिस्टन्स 50 mm आहे. अलॉंग द z axis we will draw a vertical lines आणि त्यावरती 25 mm डिस्टन्स आपण, हे डिस्टन्स 25 mm आहे. सो मेजर दिस डिस्टन्स इन कंपास अँड फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट मार्क 25 25 25 25 distance. You can see here rhombus बनलेला आहे. Now you can see this rhombus. Now find the center. Center point असेल तर rhombusचा 25 mm. Now these two are the obtuse angle. Join obtuse angle and opposite side midpoint by using thin line. Now we want a bottom half circle. So here see this rhombus, and in this rhombus we are taking this C1 center. So when we take C1 center, at that time we can join these two points and take this C2 center. Now by using this two center we can draw the bottom half circle. Now place metallic pointer on C1 center and draw the arc. Similarly, place metallic pointer on C2 point and join this arc. So you can directly join these two points by using a straight line. Now we have completed this profile. This is point number A, B, C, D, E and F. In between D and E there is a half circle. This half circle is there. Now in the top view, see the top view. This CD and EF edge have 40 mm width. So along the y direction we will draw a line towards y direction. These lines are going to the y direction or along the width side. Now this same circle हा जो 1/4 आर्क आहे तो आर्क विजिबल असेल बॅक साईडला. सो फॉर दिस आर्क वी हॅव टेकन दिस C1 सेंटर. नाउ शिफ्ट C1 सेंटर टुवर्ड्स विड साईड ॲट डिस्टन्स 40 mm. हा C1 सेंटरला आपण 40 mm बॅकला घेऊन जाऊ बिकॉज द विड्थ ऑफ दिस width of this third part is 40 mm. So shift this C1 center 40 mm back side. For this arc, या आर्क साठी आपण एवढी कंपोज मध्ये रेडियस घेतली होती. टेक द सेम रेडियस, शिफ्ट सेंटर and draw the arc. And draw the arc. You can see. Now, so this is part number 3rd. Now for part second, this is a rib part and its thickness is 10 mm. Now these two lines, this C2 and F1, these lines are the non-isometric lines. So these non-isometric lines we can draw by using simple method. So find the end points of this rib. The thickness of this rib is 10 mm. Now ह्या 10 mm वरती आपण rib draw करणार आहोत. So directly we can join these end points. This is the rib part. Now the same edge is appeared back side. Same edge is appeared on the back side. We will adjust a roller along x-axis and we'll draw a line towards y-axis. You can see here. Join these two lines, two corners. Now you can see here, this is a slant surface. आपण ज्या 3 लाईन्स होत्या आपण डार्क करून घेऊ. The back side rib, the second, this part is not visible in the isometric view, but हा जो पार्ट आहे तिथे appeared होतोय, but ह्या vertical wall मुळे तो hide झालेला आहे. Now you can see here, we have completed part first, part second and part third. But you can see in the top view, there is a circular hole of radius 15 mm and this circular hole, its position is on the bottom circle, bottom slab. Now for this, find the for this circle, for the circular hole, find the center first. The position of that circular hole is at the center of that object. हा जो सेंटर आपण ऑलरेडी ड्रॉ केला आहे त्या लाईनवरती 15 mm डिस्टन्सवरती आपण त्या सर्क्युलर होलचा सेंटर फाइंड करू. नाउ दिस इज सेंटर ऑफ दॅट सर्कल. त्या सेंटरला पण एक रोमबस बनवूया. नाउ दिस इज सेंटर ऑफ दॅट सर्कल and radius of that circle is 15 mm. Now take 7 mm distance, 7.5 mm distance in the compass and make a rhombus. So diameter of that circle is 15 mm. So take 7.5 mm radius in a compass. This is 15 mm, this is 15 mm, and make a rhombus on the horizontal slab. By using thin line, make the rhombus. Now these two are the obtuse angle. Join obtuse angle and opposite side midpoint. This is very small circle, circular hole. Now take a compass and join the two ends. This radius in your compass. Now this is a circular hole of diameter 15 mm. Now here we have completed our problem. These two 15 mm radius arc position, the reef, the slot is throughout. The slot is throughout, so we can draw the line from this corner. Now see the solution for this problem. This is a solution for this problem. Now give the dimensions, give the overall dimension. The length of this object is 120 mm. Width is 70 mm. And height is 70 mm. Now see the complete solution for this problem. This problem is simple, but the parts are involved in this object is different. Multiple parts are involved in this problem. So try to solve this problem. Thank you for watching this video. Bye. Happy learning.